Hello guys, I'm playing Madden 26 Superstar. Probably gonna get a fucking name, but that's what this is called. Not called Road, not called anything else but Superstar. So I'm continuing as Billy Hill. Um, I've been pretty much been playing as Coach Hill. Got him pretty much to the NFL. Uh, I think a few weeks ago, I think. So, so I'm playing against the Cowboys.
Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. And they, if you just look at this game, Charles, on paper, they've got the edge.
Yeah,
No doubt. They're hanging around the
8
top of the NFC. On the other side, you got a squad that's towards the bottom of the NFC. But when we mentioned that to the coaches, they were having no part of it.
Yeah, and I like how you said when we mentioned it. In fact, I mentioned it, and I upset them a little bit, didn't I? Because they wanted no part of that one, and I was reminded, like a 5-year-old, this is the NFL. Any given Sunday, anything can happen. They're guarding against the upset.
Pretty darn good, as you see right there on your screen.
I'll echo that. Darn good. 2 touchdowns, right? And the ability to be in sync with each other, right? To understand that he's going to be where the quarterback expects him to be when the ball's thrown.
Open man, the tight end, Luke Schoonmaker. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 36 yards on the play. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. Throw right side, hauled in by Dobbs. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. 23 yards on the play. So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting a little time. Closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down.
So let's get some Jacobs.
Jacobs diving for the end zone, and he'll get there.
Go.
Touchdown.
So, what the Super Bowl? That would be I can't remember the score. To be honest. Okay. So the Super Bowl score, I watched it. Because since it's pretty much midnight, so we get it. So the score was 29-13. Not very good for the Patriots. Hell no. Hell no. Especially pretty much the defense, and it kind of reminded me of pretty much the one game where pretty much Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs, and it when pretty much Patrick Mahomes was pretty much all over the damn place, and it kind of reminded me of that.
Packers
But
offense here coming back out for their second
Seahawks
drive.
won 29. Okay.
Just 2 series in here, Charles, but everything's gone to script so far. They got a touchdown on their first drive. Their defense holds, and now they've got a chance to take a 2-score lead.
And to co-sign with you, exactly the start they scripted up. And really, that kind of start, that can set the tone for the game for them.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. They'll fake the handoff. Now Hill. That's complete to Downs. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. From the gun, here's Hill. Well, it was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. 2nd and 10. A very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. Now he's loose at the 40. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Packers. Their mobile, agile quarterback, 70 yards. And the Packers have taken a 13-0 first-quarter lead. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring.
So,
and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
so my thing is, the Super Bowl started off pretty much not with a touchdown, with a field goal.
Packers offense and their quarterback headed out for
And
this next possession.
and the
Now, this
first
defense has got to be
person,
searching for answers right
the
now.
first team
It's
to
been his
actually
ability to
get
put
a
points on
fucking
the ground
touchdown
here this first half.
was
It's really giving him
the
fits.
Patriots, but it was way too late.
Off of play action, Hill. And this one is incomplete.
On any passes in the middle of the field, anyone who's going after the football is going to be conscious that it's probably going to be contested, and often physically. Sometimes that leads to drops.
He finds his man complete. That's Jacobs. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at the 45. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first.
And by the pretty much first, by the pretty much in
10 yards on the pickup.
in of the fucking corner of the first, they
Now Hill. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jacobs.
Drake May only had
It's a gain of 12.
only had 52 yards.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6. This defense for the Cowboys, they played really well in the win over the Raiders a week ago.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game.
And it's a Packers touchdown. Matthew Golden with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Packers go up by 2 touchdowns. Boy, still in the first quarter, and look out. I mean, they are on pace for over 80 points in this game. I don't know that they'll get there, CD, but this has been impressive to watch so far.
That certainly would be history to make.
So I'm not undefeated. I got beat. I think by Minnesota.
Out is their quarterback
I'm
with
not
this
100%
offense to take over
sure.
the score. They had the touchdown
But
pass on their previous drive, and they'll search for another score as they begin here with a 1st and 10. To throw is Hill. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there. First the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Jacobs going to try the middle. And he'll get this up to
well,
the 30-yard
try the
line.
middle, but
Give him 10 there. Good enough for Packer first down.
And the Packers first down.
Here's Hill. And this one's incomplete.
Oh, come on.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Back to throw. Hill. This is taken in. It's complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 34.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver. And as this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
Hill now to throw. No hesitation, goes right back to Likely. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Isaiah Likely, 35 yards.
So,
and the Packers take a 3-touchdown lead.
For good reason, quarterbacks want to get the ball to the perimeter to their wide receivers for big plays.
so a whole lot more
Packers offense and
not
their
difficult,
quarterback ready
but
to go once more. And he's done everything you could have asked for coming in. He's spread it around.
I'm a little bit
He hasn't
more
taken many chances.
precise
He's potentially on his way to a big
on
game throwing the football.
on some of these, but not as precise as I want.
They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. From the 31, here's second and 9.
Dobbs. Yeah, let's go with Dobbs.
They go play fake, and it's Hill. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Play action's supposed to be used to slow down pressure, slow down blitzes. In this case, though, if it takes a little too long to develop, you got people right in your face.
And
Not
lucky just to
really.
get rid of the ball with the arm going forward.
Come on, block! You fucking assholes.
It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads.
I know I got this sack, not with a Patriot, but fuck.
Here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. And he's been good. 2 first-half touchdown passes, no interceptions so far.
Does a lot for your confidence, does a great deal for your team, gives them a lead, and they're feeling really good about how they're playing. I think he expects to throw at least another one.
I was going to say, now he wants the first-half hat trick, doesn't he?
Oh, without a doubt. Go ahead and fling him on the field, folks. He wants that type of celebration.
Finding room in midfield. Now he's loose down the left sideline. Touchdown, Packers. Romeo Dobbs, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Packers continue to pull away here this first half.
So,
As a former DB, you might not like to see that from a wide receiver's perspective. Those are the plays that are
Correct on both counts. All right, because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Any speed limits out there, and off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase it.
quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He's already accounted for 4 touchdowns in this first half, 3 in the air, 1 on the ground as his guys started with the first down.
The coverage right there. Wow. Oh well.
Play fake. Hill. Pressure comes.
Can you guys fucking block?
Micah Parsons. He's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. Sideline throw caught by Dobbs. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining. Out of the gun, Hill. In trouble, and he's taken down.
I got it out.
It's a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long.
Brings up second down.
70 Lions. 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 70
go. He'll keep it himself. And he's going to go down again. Micah Parsons.
Can you
That
fucking
is now 2
block?
sacks for him here in this first half. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. Down the left sideline. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Romeo Dobbs with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Packers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He's been unstoppable in this first half. 4 touchdown passes on the ledger already. Closing in on the all-time record in the first half, by the way, which is 6 touchdown passes as this drive starts 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Hill. He hits Dobbs on the crosser. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Halftime coming up. Let's get you down to Orlando and our buddy Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
The Packer offense ready to go to begin this 3rd quarter. Well, it's hard to imagine the first half going any better for them, CD, and now here as they begin their first series of the second half. I mean, they score here. This one, it's pretty much out of reach.
We honestly might already be at that point, partner, because this team, they were dominant in the first half, continue to be dominant now, and I think they're viewing this as a perfect drive on the way to a lopsided victory.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
2nd and 6.
Play action. It's Hill. That's caught downfield. It's Golden. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
It's a gain of 32 yards. And the Packers first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Counter play with Jacobs. And able to get this to the 31.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. And when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big game.
And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 30.
These guys can fuck block. Come on.
And the Cowboys here on 3rd down, bringing in an extra defensive back. Hill. He'll try and do this himself. Under pressure again. And
So you guys can't block.
2 plays
Well, I already figured that out, but
and Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. Following the interception, they're set up nicely here, already inside the red zone, knocking on the door, if you will. 1st and 10. Here's Hill now after the interception. Nowhere to turn this.
I had it. Shit. You guy can't fucking block. You can't.
Brings up 2nd and 20 at the Cowboys.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Hill. Wide open receiver complete. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. 3rd down and 1.
And brings up 3rd down.
There's Hill. Working the middle of the field, and he's got him incomplete. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Isaiah Likely, a feast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And the Packers take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points.
So,
out comes this field general once more, leading his offense back onto the field. And nobody in the stadium feels better than he does right now. Just a slew of touchdown passes. He's been spectacular.
And you and I both know this is a team game, one of the best team games that's out there. But right now, I've forgotten what the scoreboard even says. Just watching what he's doing,
It's been fun.
that's been mesmerizing and a whole lot of fun to watch.
He's hoping to keep it going here in the front quarter. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And this will be a Packers first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
On 2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I'll bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
Man coverage on the left side, so I really like the design of this play because they opened up the field and brought their tight end the other way on a crossing route. That's a lot of ground to cover if you're a defender. Been there before, unable to stay with his man there.
55 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. The escapability in evidence there as that was good for 15 and a first.
Goal at the 8-yard line.
Now it's Hill off the bootleg. Touchdown, Packers. Luke Schoonmaker from 8 yards out. And the Packers just continue to roll.
This is why a lot of play callers love play action in this spot. You just want to freeze the linebackers just for a second. Then you got a chance to get a quick pass into your tight end right behind them for a touchdown.
Here comes the field general leading his offense back out there for the next possession. And the yardage just continues to pile up. We're still in the third quarter. He's had a heck of a game.
Keep your calculator handy because these numbers are skyrocketing. Loving watching what he's doing right now because, what do we call it, in the zone?
Yeah, he's in the zone.
I think he's in the zone plus right now. Everything is like a laser.
See if he can stay in that zone. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 32-yard line.
Here's Hill. He's got the hook over Dobbs. And they'll get it out just short of the 45 at the 44. Another catch for him. He's over the 250-yard mark now for the game, and he's got another first down. Now it's Hill. Now he's going to step up and run. And he finds a man on a crossing route. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Well, these Packers and these Packer fans really thrive in the cold temperatures here in Lambeau. And their guys have the lead here with a 1st and 10. Fights through him. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19.
A 10-yard loss. It's 2nd and goal at the 19-yard line.
Now whistles here, flag down. I think one of the Packer linemen was moving. But no reason for that from any wide receiver.
Oftentimes, you don't even hear the snap count, right? You just look inside, make sure the ball moves, then you take off. How he didn't do that is beyond me.
short one there, caught by Likely. So 8 yards on the completion there. And that'll bring up a 3rd down and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Off the play fake. Hill. Well, throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
But
Now trotting out there, the Packers getting ready to go. You just kind of feel for the defense right now, this deficit. They have not been able to stop them the entire game, Charles. And some hands on hips, some long faces out there on the defensive side. They're like, oh my gosh, we got to face these guys again here.
Yeah, people don't understand how hard it is when you're on the side that's being dominated to keep your head up and continue to play hard. And that's what they're going through right now, trying to find that pride inside of them to allow them to continue to fight, even though they're down huge in this game.
It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first.
That's good. For Packers. First down.
There's a handoff to Jacobs. And a nice job to break free with one tackle that slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. 2nd down and 8. Off play action. Hill. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
8 yards to go.
Running is Jacobs. Now during that run, home team's offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes, and he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long. A throw left side, it's hauled in by Golden. He's still on his feet. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Packers. Matthew Golden, the 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Packers are on their way to a 13th win on the year as they add on to their lead. Charles, in this win, they've really just had one speed, and that's been all out. They're still driving the ball downfield despite the circumstances of the big lead, and they just continue to find ways to get into the end zone with ease.
They're certainly in that zone where almost everything they try is successful and often leads to points. Teams don't get those types of games very often, so what they do, many of them just want to take advantage of it to the
so
Packers offense now heading back
getting the shit out. Get the shit out, Cowboys.
Guys fully expected to win this one coming in, and they have not disappointed as they've got the big lead here in the 4th. They'll fake the handoff. Now Hill throwing out left and finding Likely. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A good pickup there at 22. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 8. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. The keeper gets him 7 that time, but it'll lead to a 3rd down. And that last run, it's an important one. It moves him past Lamar Jackson and his record of 1,206 rushing yards by a quarterback in a single campaign. The Packers on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. He'll try to pick it up himself. And past the 35.
Yes.
Too shy of the 30. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a 1st down here. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
It doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down and getting up to the challenge.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have the Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Here we go. First down.
Off of play action. Hill. And it's caught. And so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. 18 yards there, and it'll be first and goal.
First down and goal to go.
It's a quarterback sneak. And he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Packers add another 6 points to what's going to be a blowout victory. Green Bay offense ready to take over. I'm just wondering, do they want to add on to this gigantic lead? My guess, given how they like to play and how explosive this offense is, Charles, that they're not content being up by this margin. They probably want more.
And if they do, go and get more. Oh, look out. At that point, let's just aim the camera for the post-game handshake, because that one might be a little bit on the tense side, like the way that this one is turning out.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. The rush defense stout on first down. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Let's go.
The carry here for the big tight end. And he stopped immediately there. The second down play not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there. Here's 3rd and 9. Now Hill. And he is caught. And he's going to have the Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
That's taken in by Golden. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. 2nd down in the yard.
At the 44-yard line.
Going on the ground with Jacobs. And he is going to lose yardage here. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3.
It's now 3rd down and 3.
Back to throw. Hill. He'll try to pick it up himself. Down the right sideline. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Well, when they said before the game that they were going to try and execute every second of this contest, I guess that was taken literally, because here they are in the final moments of the fourth, putting another touchdown on the board, Charles, to add to this big lead.
Not a big of a lead for 110%, but it certainly applies here.
Fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago, and you noticed they did not want to slow down anything.
So,
The Packers game is over, but his work isn't done yet. After a full season of playing together as a group, it's time to take stock of what this team has become since week 1.
So, so, oh, look at something quick. Schedule. When? Okay. Each 97. So, so, that one, not one of my favorite drills, but hey.
Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Prime Time on EA Sports. Straight ahead, with a
Bears.
nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Prime Time.
4-11?
Straight to the air they go. This is complete. It's Matthew Golden. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. So after their first offensive snap, we'll have a break in the action. One of the linemen in need of some attention from the trainers. Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. That tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds. We'll look at his numbers on the
That
ground
be
from
bait ball
last week here.
season. Well, not bait
4
balls.
yards on that first down run. Here's second
We
and
still
6.
got a few more.
Back to throw. Hill. He goes down. The Bears got him.
Okay. All right.
Pushing the pace right away to start the
Oh,
game. Third and long for him here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang
What?
on through the contact.
So you couldn't.
So that brings up fourth and long.
Well, I understand if you ran into a goddamn wall.
The Packers and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And this is certainly on a silver platter for him, isn't it, Brock? Just 3 yards from the end zone. There's plays of design run. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
It was a throwing play, motherfucker. A throwing play.
These guys better change up what they're doing on the ground here, Brock, because this defense has seen right through it these last couple of plays.
Yeah, we bang the drum all the time for staying on schedule. This is the epitome of being off.
You motherfucker, you can't.
He had a touchdown
Oh
there.
my fucking god.
It's up fourth and goal.
You guys can't fucking catch a fucking ball. You can't even fucking block.
Packers are being led back
There's
out there
gonna
on
be a
offense by their
defensive
quarterback.
fucking game,
You
man.
want your quarterback to, number one, find ways to score for your offense. Always tell me that, Brock. But also, he's done it more than just through the air for them. That last drive, a notable touchdown for him on the ground for the season. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. They'll be brought down just as he gets it up to the 24. They got 21 yards on the play. That's good for a Green Bay first down. Off the play fake, he'll throw. He puts some juice on a deep throw. He's got it deep downfield. That's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers stretch their early lead to 9.
That is just tremendous play calling. You know, there's some coordinators out there, Kate, that are just Rolodex. Right? They flip through their call sheet, they just call whatever's on it. And there's other coordinators that can stack their plays together. And when you run it, you run that same action that the play action.
So,
Packers ready for their next series. Let out on offense
my
by
next
their
game,
quarterback.
I'm gonna
They only
play.
had the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. Here's Hill now. Buying some time left. That's complete to Reed out left. And he's going to be brought down up the 28-yard line. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. They'll go play action. Taking a deep shot here. Got it inside the 20. And he is down all the way to that 15-yard line.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
So the offense trying to flex a little creativity on that 1st down, and the defense, well, they flex right back. No gain. 2nd down coming up. Back to throw, Hill. Is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long.
So you guys don't know how. Okay, fine. Fuck it.
Packers headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And they're set up well inside of enemy territory. They've got a short field after that pick. Hill to throw. One connects. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4. Well, so far, they've got to be pretty happy with how he's been leading their offense. It has been a great start.
And I'd hesitate to say it's only going to get better, especially if they really decide to keep running this offense through that quarterback's arm.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Here's a design run. And he's in for the touchdown. The Packers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Just a great effort there from him, Brock, to take it upon himself, embrace the initiative, and turn that drive into 6.
You know, Kate, there was a day when you were watching Steve Young or Randall Cunningham, and that felt like a bonus touchdown. But that's not today. It feels like every quarterback's got to be able to score, be a dual threat on the ground. It's part of an offense every single team relies upon.
Packers are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And they were not blessed with the short field they got on their prior drive. This one is a world away as they begin deep on their own side. Throwing his Hill. He's going deep. He connects on the deep shot. And it goes the distance. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers ballooning the 1st half lead even further. I hope you weren't settled in to call a long drive there, partner, because it only took a matter of seconds to go all 80 yards and hit pay dirt.
Are you kidding me? I love big plays just like everybody in the building loves big plays, and it took all of them, the guys up front doing their job, and certainly the playmakers to finish it.
So, I love.
Packers.
Well, I got plenty of fucking
Went
time.
out on offense by their quarterback. And we're all hoping his hot start can continue. He's been putting up some numbers early in this contest. They'll go play action on 1st down. He's loaded another one up. Big gain downfield. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Running on 1st here with Jacobs. Wow, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
When one defender failed, and his buddy was there to swarm to the ball, make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Not one-on-one.
Now Hill.
Hold up, Bob.
Pass it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. How about a big hitter? 34 yards there and a new set of downs. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Handoff running left. Jacobs. That is exactly why you rally to the football. Got through.
Okay. On the last play, on the very last play, before before I handed it off to Jacobs, I thought I read it a one-on-one with one of the CBs and my wide receiver, my number one wide receiver. So when the play pretty much said, then have the second guy, the other CB safety or free safety comes in to pretty much handle pretty much goal. So I said, fuck it. That was a double coverage, so I didn't want to throw it in double coverage, so I just threw it to pretty much my net bet guy, and that's pretty much what
Tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss. They break the huddle in second down.
It was Dobbs.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Connects on the crosser. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal.
It's a gain of 22 yards. That's another Packers first down.
Line up the design keeper. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. Second down.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort.
And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers making this a laugher before halftime. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so?
Well, it's 33 to nothing.
Going to be a lot of questions to be answered.
Packers headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. It sure seems like they've been able to score every time they've touched it this quarter, Brock. So high hopes again for this upcoming series.
Oh well, don't call for it.
First down, play action. Absolutely fires this one right side. Finds him on the crossing route. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. Just gets down inside the 35-yard line. So they'll head up here, first and 10 from the 34. This one's a low-touch pass forward to his man coming across. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers continue dominating in our opening half. It's a Romeo Doubs touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side...
Well,
Packers are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. They have been automatic scoring in this quarter, and yet another opportunity to do so here. Hill. Brought in by his back. It's Jacobs. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. That one naps him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too. So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's first down. A give to Jacobs on the inside handoff. And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bears territory. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Takes the handoff, now to throw. It's Reed downfield, and he's got it. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Jaden Reed, the touchdown.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
The Packers ready for their next series. Let out on offense by their quarterback. And the turnover puts them right back out there. Just a few plays since they scored that touchdown.
Well, they didn't get much time to rest, but guess what, Kate? That defense didn't get much time to rest either. Now you can go in attack mode while they're still shaking off that last touchdown.
Starting this drive with a design run.
Oh, man. I thought it was going to be a fucking handoff.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 12-yard line.
This one isn't looking much better, Brock. He's handed another loss.
So,
that's 2 in a row. They've got 3rd down now coming up.
Jaquan Brisker taken down back at the 18-yard line.
Throwing now off the play action.
so where the blocking on that?
Really good plays, Brock. Made back-to-back
Oh, well.
the line to bring up 4th down.
Hey, I understand that call.
Packers headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. Hand off to Jacobs to start the drive. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Throwing off the play fake. That one's cut on one sideline. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And hey, there's still time. He could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As long as there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great one.
Catches made down the right sideline. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Gain of 26 yards there. And it'll give the Packers the first.
First down. A gain of 26 yards.
On the zone read, here's Jacobs. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Okay, that's a run that's all hung on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door. Bigger gap in the future.
And they take it out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. Taking the huddle, here's 1st and goal. Quarterback on here. And they'll make this stop after a small push to the 5. He gets him 3, and this brings up 2nd and goal. Back to throw, Hill. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers trying to end this before the final quarter. 3 touchdown catches in one game is rare.
Not really.
Packers are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. They threw it the whole way down the field on their last drive, and they'd welcome the same level of play on this series as well. Jacobs running behind center. And there's a sign of life from the ground game. He's forward with a nice pickup. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3.
7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
Hill. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up. They're going play action. Rolling out to his left. He's going for it himself. And he's taken down here at the 16-yard line. That's a pickup of 4 yards. And that's good for a Green Bay first down. Here's a throw. This is completed downfield directly. The 30. He's at the 10. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers throwing 6 more on the blowout. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown. I think our fellow broadcaster, Greg... Packers ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. On the handoff, here's Jacobs. How is that for some breathing room, huh, Brock? Gets him away from the goal line up to the 20. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll give the Packers the first. On the option, it's Jacobs. He's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math,
So
4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. 7 yards on that pickup. And that's good for a Green Bay first down. They stick with Jacob. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up second down.
If there's ever a play we can call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run. Pretty sound stop there defensively.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Changing things up. They're going to throw now. And downfield, he's got it. So that's Dobbs. And he has it into the red zone as he reaches that 20-yard line.
I can guarantee you that's going to be Tell the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner. The broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
And they send him straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Here's Hill now. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Out of the building. It's a Romeo Dobbs touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Packers headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. They're going to win this game, but with touchdowns on 3 straight drives, Brock, they're probably going to want to keep that streak going. Handoff here to Jacobs. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. You've got first down here from the 36. They're going to try and throw it here. Escapes the pocket. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. Even with this lead, keeping the pedal down. Down a bootleg.
What the fuck happened there?
And the
I understand the sack, but what the fuck happened?
Sets him up with a third down.
Oh well.
Third and long for him here. That's his man. It stops. And he's going to have this down at the 42-yard line. Well, most drives should end right there, but they beat the defense and convert on 3rd and 17. Here's a give to Jacobs. He works it down inside the 40. That's a run of 8.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line.
Well,
Throw some dirt on it.
You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Back to throw, Hill. Rolling left, buying some time. He's running with it. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Green Bay.
Hill to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. And 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10.
At the 24-yard line.
Throwing his Hill. On the move, hit it right. He's keeping it. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Going power with a big tight end. And that carry only gets 1 on the punch up the gut.
You know, how often do we talk about awareness, and it's always offense, offense, offense. Well, this is a great case for the defensive awareness. The ball went to a secondary ball carrier, and the defense was aware enough to cut him down. A big red zone stop.
Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. They just can't finish the play. They'll pass on 3rd and goal. Chased out to his right. And he will have them a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers continue adding to an insurmountable lead.
Okay, we talked to enough coaches over the years, and find me a good red zone offense, and typically you'll find me a good, creative quarterback, one that can extend a play, use his legs as effectively as he can his arm.
Packers are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And his effectiveness hasn't been limited to what he can do with his arm this season. On that last drive, he reached a significant mark for his efforts on the ground as well. They'll run here on 1st down. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. They've got 2nd and 4.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that's such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Seven yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Now a run with Jacobs. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold it right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now. It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Packers moments away from celebrating their 14th win this season. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Off the play fake. He'll throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, he's going to run for it. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. They're going to pass it here. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Cut down the field, Golden. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. 25 on that play. And it'll give the Packers the first.
First down. Check. Let's go now. First and 10 at the 49-yard
They run it with Jacobs. Shoves him off. There's the stop. He's got 9 yards on 1st down.
So much to like about that run game, particularly when he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Bails out of the pocket quick. He's going to keep it this time. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down. So it's the visiting Packers who pick up the win. And they take not just a victory, but some serious year-long bragging rights home with them after this one, as they finish off the sweep of their division rivals.
So, So, I beat the fucking Bears. So, see ya. Subscribe if you haven't, and chat with you guys later, probably, maybe.